Alright, it should be up. Hey, welcome back to Arc Place Final Fantasy. I passed out last night pretty much, so we're continuing from there. Um, Not much else to say. There might be a gap in what's shown, but essentially what happened is I continued and talked to Sid, and he took us on a I guess a mission to a separate map, and that's all. Like that's literally all that I've done since. So let's continue from there. This was like insanely tired last night. Comes with the territory of working late though. Alright. Torgal's here. Hey buddy.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
I think it's supposed to play his music. I'm like a little confused. Why does it sound like the menu music? Onion sword. What the heck is this? Take upon this radiant blade of gold. What the heck? I guess this is a reference to something. Sure. I mean, I guess the music is supposed to be this way, so, hey.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Distance, boy. Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
Sick is horrible.
That's enough.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Sweet.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that, but it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
Oh. Okay. Surprised there's a run button. Oh,
Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does it?
Get him, boy!
I gotta get it. I gotta take a hit. What's up, buddy?
Sicko, Toggle! You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Okay, crafting, cool. I guess this is like scripted, but maybe I'll use the mats later.
Must be a nest nearby.
The sword is just
Keep
so
your
weird
eyes open.
looking. So weird looking. What's the point of buying this sword? I mean, it's just better, but it's so weird looking. Where's that from?
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Counting on what? Ooh.
At least one of us knows these woods.
Oh,
Thank you, Toggle.
okay. Guess that was my Discord.
Well, they look not too happy. And for once, it's not my fault.
Get him! Get him!
This is
Your enemies are
stupid.
froze?
I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid.
It's over! Get him, boy!
Oh, good.
There, boy!
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Does he have to show me? I mean, I guess that's so. How'd the dog get through? Boss time? Big lizard.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This sword's OP,
This
bro.
shouldn't take too long.
So much for your short.
What? It's still short. It's not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
I thought exactly.
holes.
Not this time.
I doubt he'll do that, yeah?
Not if we kill him first. There, boy!
Alright. Oh, holy shit, I got it. Sword's a little OP. Let me Google this thing. What is this onion sword?
Oh, come on.
Stand back!
Oh, jeez. Dominant of electricity.
You're a dominant.
How do you think the lightning came down?
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Oh, bloody roll of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. Well, what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
Alright. So this onion sword thing is something from Final Fantasy 3.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you
Him.
think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Bugs? Bro, really?
Over here. Over here. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy.
So I feel like more action adventure games, I know these enemies won't just randomly pop up on them. Like in regular Final Fantasies, like the more you walk, the higher chance you have finding enemies. I guess they just didn't want to keep the turn-based thing going. Probably because after the failure of of 13, where they tried to keep that system while upgrading
See
the
that river?
graphics. It just
Follow
didn't work.
upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
14 as an MMO did very well for itself after constant updates. And it went with a more, it's not turn-based, but it's more action combat. And with 15 they went with full action. I don't know how well 15 sold, but I think it did well enough. So much so they went with the same formula again for 16. And, hey, these are my kinds of games. So no complaints on my end. I think I was there.
Get him, boy!
Oops. Oh wait, oh, oops, my bad. Sorry, Torgal. Okay. Look left, look right, look across the road. It's not a map. Yeah. It's not an in-dungeon map, so hey.
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Over here!
My damage like quadrupled that in this thing. Let's try a fight without it. Hold up. Was there this big gaping hole earlier? I guess so. Okay. I did body. Aw.
Quiet. A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Jeez.
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Walood's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Let's get this over with then. Well, at least they're not giant lizards.
For our Lady of the Wind!
Sick of trouble. Too slow. Over here. Get him.
That way.
You know what to do. Over here. Get him, boy.
Jeez, homie has a lot of HP.
Get him. Get him, boy.
Really tap square, turn off an attack. Cool. Wow.
Behind you.
Sick of trouble. Don't let them get away.
I will admit, this guy is a bit of a damage fun. The post I was seeing saying the
Sick of trouble.
weapon changes a lot of the early game fights. Feels like a boss though.
Not this
Not this
time.
again. He whipped his second sword out. Jeez. Oh, let him live. Medal of Valor, Midnight Raven. Okay.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria, and one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. There in Lost Swing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Oh, you can replay. Okay. Okay, so we either go back to town or we continue. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to continue.
So much for arriving before sunset.
I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though his flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Okay, fast travel. Ooh.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Isn't that what I went to you for? I do need to heat up my food, so actually, 1 second. Alright, my food is cooking. Hold up. Now I can run? Why didn't you give me this functionality earlier? Also, that fight took a little longer than I want. So we're just gonna onion sort it until onion sort is like worthless. So I can go up here. This is pretty big. Come here, buddy.
Sick of all over here. You know what to do, boy.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
They'll fall like all the rest. Get him! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick of trouble.
More Waluders. Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
Let me know how it goes. Okay, buddy.
You know what to do, boy.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scout. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Scream? Holler? Maybe?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like.
Is this a sideway? It's worthless.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
I'm guessing I attuned to it already?
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
But then what are you doing here?
That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Dead.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Oh, let me get my food. Ugh. Oh, shoot. There's some dogs barking. I don't want to have like sweaty hands, but or chicken hands. What's up? There's nobody here.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Even about time. Do we know these guys?
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
no, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Yeah, help. Oh, I'll get him. I'll get him. If I could just, run instead of this slow jog.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
All right.
Boo.
What's that gonna do to me, weak bitch? Just some wind, bro. Wait, what the fuck?
Where did?
Dance, Gerard!
Where the hell did this come from?
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid has to explain it to me.
Get him! Get him! There, boy!
Oops.
You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. You better be on your way, Sid. There, boy! Sick of Vogel. You know what to do, boy.
Oh.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Oh, something is
Oh no, bro. The wind.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Drinking. All they do is
So-
damn drink.
It wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
But you're gonna drink regardless.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord D on the bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it spanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Well, he doesn't know it's him. I mean, I guess that's supposed to be like a twist later, but it was like one of the most obvious things that it was him.
His radiance
Unless
would
I'm
have
wrong,
us believe
but
the
like he
Imperial
had a
host
headache at the same
invincible.
time that it showed up.
Yet here we find
And
the
then he disappeared
Empire's
for that whole
cornerstone
thing.
teetering on the
He's
backs
talking,
of a
but he can't
handful of
control it.
cowards and
Maybe there's somebody else in
cutthroats.
his body, but I think that was him.
Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you're distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be travelling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well,
When you
when
put, it that way.
Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Time for him to let him down.
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Okay.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kit.
Oh.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own Dominant of Fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is.
What? What are you gonna do?
Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Well, it was supposed to be this guy, so let's go to this guy. Still wish there was a run.
I think I already told you. He was gone before I ever got rid of it.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. At least they didn't play that dialogue twice. That would have been so weird.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
That's strong. I ain't gonna waste all my money.
You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Alright, wait, I said I was gonna change. Yeah, I don't need that. As broken as I know it is, I don't really need it.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
I have the scowl permanently, brother.
So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Go. Look, that time to complete 36 hours to beat the main story. Alright.
Now, about those beds.
Beds?
I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
No more waiting.
The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Wait, what am I? What? Hold up. Come on, I can't run. Run, brother, run!
Another night without you.
What the?
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Now I can run.
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind you.
That's it.
There we go, Torgal. There we go.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
There they are!
In His Majesty's name.
Stay down!
I'll tell your lady, you try.
I like that. Ooh. I see loot, I go. Oh. My bad.
Yeah, no, Vince. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
I'm actually gonna stop here because I actually have to get ready for work. I like to make the sessions at least like 3 hours long. This one's like an hour 20. Alright. I will continue later. Because I'll probably be tired tonight anyway. And then I'll go to bed after like an hour maybe. Thanks for watching. I will